What happens when someone transcends the boundaries of reality? When existence is no longer just space and time, but the narrative itself. This is the story of Auren the Absolute. A man who is not just a man. Not just a scientist. Not just a seeker of truth. He is the author of everything. Before becoming an undefined entity, Auren was just a scientist in a three-dimensional world. A technician with intelligence beyond his time. But his fate changed when the void arrived. The void is not merely darkness. It is absolute nothingness. It devours all that exists, not just matter, but also stories, history, and existence itself. Auren knew he could not fight the void in an ordinary way. So, he created something that could take him beyond reality. A clothes named SUIT. SUIT was not just clothing. It was technology that defied the laws of physics. With it, Auren could not only travel between dimensions, he could transcend the narrative itself. He arrived at a place beyond words. The belating edge, the boundary where all narratives begin and end. It was there that he realized he was no longer part of the story. He was the story itself. But even in this place, the void still followed him.
I can sense you, Auren.
A voiceless echo resonated in his mind.
You are just another story to me. You will vanish like all the others.
When all hope seemed lost, Auren saw his final memories, his wife, his child, the world that had been destroyed. And he knew the void must not win. In search of answers, Auren discovered Narratio Grandis, the grand library that contained every story from every reality. There, he met the librarian, the keeper of all stories that have ever been and ever will be. In his hands, a book, Auren's own book. When he opened the book, everything became clear. He was not just a character in this story. He was its author. And if he was the one writing the story, then he was also the one who would determine its ending. But he realized something. The void could not be destroyed. It was part of the story itself. If he erased the void, the entire narrative would lose meaning. Instead of destroying it, Auren rewrote the story. He changed the void's fate, making it a guardian of balance, not just an agent of destruction. In that moment, he was no longer human, no longer a scientist, no longer a character in the story. He was Auren the Absolute, the author of all things. Every story must come to an end, but for its author, the story is just the beginning. And this is the beginning of the legend of Auren the Absolute.